Next, they are saying that asking us to describe the significant issues which are related to risk in the savings market. So note that in the savings market earlier, okay, in the US, most of the companies were following defined benefit pension plans. Now, instead of defined benefit pension plan, we have now a defined contribution plan. In a defined contribution plan, the company will only say that this is the contribution I am going to make. Okay, now what this contribution will give a return to you, it is not my problem. Earlier in the defined benefit pension plan, the companies would say that they would provide you a certain benefit. It does not matter how the performance of the contribution would be going to be. Right. So here in the defined benefit pension plan, the corporates were taking the risk. In a defined contribution plan, the employees are taking the risk. So what they are saying is government also don't want individuals to expect social security in the retirement period. So they should remember that social security is now not promised by the government. So this is what we are talking about USA, but same thing is seen in Japan and Europe also. Government is saying that they will not fund any underfunded pension plan. Underfunded pension plan is wherein the plan liability, okay, that is the money you have to pay, is greater than the plan asset. So the government is saying that it will not fund any underfunded pension plan. So risk of providing retirement, okay, has now shifted to the individuals. So now the individuals have to think as to how they will fund their retirement, right? So individuals have to determine what should be their portfolio's asset allocation. Okay, note that financial innovations is playing an important role, and it will play an important role to help the individuals achieve the goal. Okay, however, note that the retirement planning process is not an easy thing. It is complex. Lots of uncertainty are there. Okay, like what is your life expectancy, inflation expectation, how much return you can get, what would be the future health cost, etc. So these are lots of uncertainty, and this has to be, okay, included in when you are creating your asset allocation profile. So currently technology is available, and it is helping us to develop, okay, compute and communicate the products for individuals, which will help in determining them asset allocation. Okay, some products are designed by bank along with insurance companies. So banks can design product along with insurance company, wherein they will say that, okay, if there is a risk, so note that there may be a risk that, okay, whatever you have saved, you will outlive that. So there is risk of extension, so wherein you are living, so somebody lives beyond the projected. So somebody thought that he will live for 80 years, he may live for 90 years. So there is extension, or also there is a contraction. The idea is that you should save that much money which will be useful for your consumption. If you thought that you will live for 80 years but you are living only for 70, right? So it is a contraction. So products are being designed by banks and insurance companies, which will eliminate this contraction as well as the extension risk. Okay, right? So the products, they incorporate dynamic elements, and individuals, they need not get into the details of how these computations, etc., will be performed. Right? So banks will offer the products to suit the client needs, and the banks can hedge out. Note that it is very difficult to hedge by one individual client of this extension and the contraction risk, but the banks, they have the capacity and the capability. They will hedge out, they will hedge out this risk using some or the other financial products in the market. Okay, now exchanges, the work of exchanges is that they should provide efficient risk transfer and risk sharing services. Okay, so providers should be willing to hedge the risk on the exchanges by getting into contract with some other providers or with hedge funds. Okay, so hedge funds may be taking this kind of risk. So when these providers like bank and insurance company, they come on the exchanges, it would result in the growth of the market, okay, of products like derivatives, of hedging devices like derivatives. Okay, now this dynamic products, it would adjust to changes in the market conditions. Okay, and they will start trading in the organized exchanges. So some dynamic products which are which will reflect the changes in the market scenario, they would start trading in the exchange. In near term, providing a unique solution. So please note that if you want to provide a unique solution to every client, okay, in the near term, because of the lack of that high sophisticated technology, it is currently too costly. Okay, however, the growth in internet can lead to it. So in US it is happening. You can see some websites like Wealthfront. Okay, so Wealthfront, and there are like some 5 6 websites like this has come up, which is trying to come up with some solution for every client, wherein what you can do is you can uh, you can define your risk on the website, and it will give you a dynamic asset allocation level, and it will invest in the ETF as per the allocation that you are deciding. So growth in the, when he wrote that time, Wealthfront was not there, but now Wealthfront has come. So growth in the internet can lead to this kind of products that been created, and clients can make choice efficiently. Okay, and you can develop standardized solution. Okay, so standardized solution is that they are coming up with this asset allocation and they are investing in ETFs. So standardized solution can be developed so that individuals are able to meet their goal, right? So this is the advances in technology that they are helping to helping an individual to reduce the risk